What's up, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'll be doing some apartment talk, and I'm not gonna lie, I've recorded this video like 3 times and I absolutely hate how it came out. I would switch topics a lot. I wouldn't stay on one topic. I feel like if I couldn't understand my own video, y'all wouldn't understand it either. So we're gonna do this again. This is my last take. If not, I'm gonna try to go live if that's possible and just talk about it on live or something. Okay, let's start with the first question that I have here. By the way, I also got some of these questions from social media, friends that have asked me, even some people I haven't talked to in a very long time. So I'm gonna answer these questions. Let's just get right into the video. The first question I have is, how did I get into this apartment? And is this my very first apartment? No, or I would consider this my very first apartment because it's just me. But I have lived in an apartment before. I was a roommate, so I played my roommate part, and I would go half on things that I need to go half on. So I would go half on rent. I would go half on the electricity, the gas, the Wi-Fi, and I believe that's it. I would pay for my own personal groceries. So yeah, how did I get into this apartment? So this is kind of gonna answer one of the questions that I have, and it's, how do I look for an apartment? So I got into this apartment by looking online. So you wanna research, you wanna do research on the apartments. I just looked up apartments near me, or apartments in wherever the area that I wanted to stay in, and I would look at the bedroom. Okay, I like this, I like the way it looks. So I would schedule to go tour it, and when I would go tour it, that would determine whether I like it or not. At this point, y'all, I wasn't really, okay, I was kind of paying attention to how much rent would be, but I had a budget, of course, because it was just myself. I was being realistic, so I really didn't want to pay nothing over $1,100. So yeah, so if I seen $1,100, $1,200, okay, that it'll be like, okay, but my budget was really $1,100. Me knowing me, I can afford to live here, so I was like, let me go tour it. Sometimes I even toured apartments for the fuck of it. But yeah, I just went up there to tour it. If I liked it, that's when I look at how much I'll be paying for rent, and I would ask those questions. What would my rent be looking like? Is the water bill connected to the rent, and I pay gas and electricity separate? You want to ask those questions, like how do I say this? When people take out the trash for you, so you put your garbage outside the door, how does that work? When you go tour a place, you want to ask as many questions as you possibly can, whether you decide to stay there or not, just because all apartments are different, but you can get almost the same bits and pieces of what they say from other apartments. So I always want to ask questions. I basically answered the other question that I had. How much is rent? Okay, how much is rent if you have a roommate? So really go tour a spot that you're looking at. Be realistic, okay? Don't try to look for $500 apartments. I don't know if they do that anywhere else, but down here, I don't know any apartments. Oh, I know one apartment, but it might be, student housing or blase. I know one where you just pay for the bedroom. You're paying for the bedroom. That might be, I don't know. We're not going to talk about it because I don't know. So I don't know very much about it, so I don't want to get on the topic of it and fuck with your head. Just do some research on it. If you have a roommate, you'll be going half on however much the total rent is. You'll basically go half on everything, and that's up to you if you want to go half on groceries or not. Okay, just to sum up the little 3 questions that I just answered. How to get to this apartment? I did some research. You can look on apartment living, apartment.com, Zillow, rent. Put the address. There's a little thing where you could put a budget, how many rooms you're looking for, this, that, and the third. Fill that out and see what apartment you're interested in. Look at the pictures if you would like. If not, you think, okay, I want this, go tour it. Go tour the apartment. If you decide to live with a roommate, obviously when you go tour the apartments, ask certain questions. They're there to answer them. Okay, next question. What should I do to prepare myself? So I would say save to the best of your ability. Saving will be your fucking best friend. Save. That's the only advice I could really give y'all. Like an important main advice that I can give y'all is to save. We're gonna talk just a little bit of this. I have this budget book and I have 2 of them. This was more like the important ones that have to do with bills, stuff that needs to be paid for. I write it down in here. So I'm gonna just show you a quick glance. I ordered this off Amazon. It comes with stickers and it has these envelopes. So on each envelope you can write, okay, rent. So you know to add rent money, or you know to add money every time, and that money is gonna be going to rent. You can put gas. Okay, I'm gonna put $20 for gas. Next time I get paid, put this money. You know, just start saving. Okay, you can put groceries. Start saving for groceries. That way you know every Sunday, every Friday, every Monday, you go grocery shopping and you can go in there and, you know. So I hope y'all understood a little bit what I was saying. You can order this off of Amazon. It is a budget book. You write whatever you want on these envelopes and add money to it. Do not touch this money unless obviously you need to. So if rent is coming up, you put money in here for rent. Your phone bill's coming up, you put money in here for phone bill. That's a little extra though, because you know, rent, they don't take cash. I don't know any apartments that take cash for rent. I just do it. I like to pull money out of my credit card and save. That way once rent comes around, I can add it back into my card and pay the bills. That's just how I do it. I do better saving in cash than I do in a card, just because me knowing that I have money in my card, it's just always a swipe. So I like budgeting everything. That's just how I do it. You don't have to do it like that. It's easier for me. Find what's easy for you. Okay, another question. What's your best advice to give someone who is trying to get an apartment? I just answered that question. Save. Don't rush to try to, you know, get your own place. Exciting as it might be, do not rush it, because adulting is hard. It sucks. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. It is hard sometimes, and saving as an adult is even harder, just because there's stuff you have to pay for, things come up. So if you're in a place where you can save, okay, to when you know, okay, I have enough money. Even with my paychecks, this is my emergency backup money. You have money to get you furniture and still have leftover for this and that. That's the best advice I can give someone. Don't rush it, because if it was up to me, bitch, I would still be living at my parents' house. If it was up to me. I moved out. I didn't get kicked out or anything. I made the choice and I decided I was ready to live on my own. And yeah, all that saving that I had done did. I have a little bit saved, and it's really hard at times not to touch it. But yeah, that's the best advice I can give someone, is to save and don't rush it. Don't rush to be grown, bitch. Enjoy the fucking life that you're living. Don't rush. We're gonna answer this last question. I'm trying to make this video short and sweet and simple. So, okay, the last question that I have is it true all your money is going towards bills and groceries and you'll have nothing left for yourself? In a way, but it honestly just depends on you. It depends on how you manage your money. I would say, speaking for me in my case, does it feel like I'm at this very moment, because of the job that I'm working at? Yes. I'm gonna say yes. I don't really have money for myself. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, only because I just got a new job. I started yesterday and I'm finishing off my last few days at my old job. So I would say yes, just because of the job that I was working at and the amount of money that I was getting paid. Why I didn't really have anything for myself. All I had money for was to pay bills and for groceries. And I have very little for myself, but I really try not to touch it, and I just add to it every little bit of money that I do get that I do have left over. I try to just not touch it, you know, let it build and create that as my emergency money. It really just depends on the job you have. Me, I had no choice but to work there, and they got me right on the spot, so I fucking did it because I have bills to pay. And that job only paid the bills and gave me money for groceries. So it just depends on how you manage your money and how much you're getting paid and shit like that, where you work. It just depends on you. But now that I have a better paying job, I will answer that question, later down the line on whether I have money for myself or not. But with me answering that question, don't be scared. I hope with the information that I had just gave you guys, you don't have to take the advice, fuck it. But if you're watching this video, you came looking for some type of answers. The biggest advice I would give y'all is to save. Don't rush it. Learn how to manage your money and make sure the job you're working at pays really good. Tour the apartment and ask questions. They're there to answer them. For me, I'm gonna just make this, small. So for me, I seen this apartment online. I looked at the pictures. They didn't really have pictures. They really had like a floor plan without photos. It just, I said fuck it because I can afford it and I needed something ASAP. And I did not tour it. So when I first seen it, at first it was like, now, it's not. As my first apartment, I like it. I just don't want to renew the lease here. But that is it for today's video. I really hope I answered most of y'all's questions. If you do have me on social media and you have questions, that I didn't answer, hit me up. I'll answer them. If you want to talk on the phone, it's better. I can do that with you. If you want me to help you research for an apartment, I can do that. And if we're pretty close and, we know each other and shit like that, I can go tour it with you and ask some of the questions that you might not know what to ask. I can, go and tour it with you. I do not mind. Just let me know. Hit me up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully I answered all the questions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video. I will be posting tomorrow. Now I have to hurry the fuck up and edit this video and upload it before 5:30. Alright, thanks for watching.